Alright, so I've got the Rylo 360. This is a 7mm equivalent lens. So this is an extreme wide-angle lens, 360 camera, and I'm curious to see what this video is going to look like, see what the pan smooth action will be like. What I'm going to do is pull out this GoPro suction car mount. I'm going to put it on the hood of the car, and we're going to see what this shot looks like. So, go ahead, relax, enjoy, and let me know what you think of the video. So I gotta say, the handle that comes with the Rylo 360 is actually pretty easy to grip. Feels good in the hand. It's a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be when I was looking online at it, which is a plus side for me, because if it fits well in the hand, it can, just get tossed in a bag. You're not even gonna notice it's there. It's not gonna get in the way of your other gear. So, big win for me. Right now I'm just hand walking, holding the Rylo in front of me. The only display on the Rylo is a little, 3/4 inch display. And it has a very bright LED light on the front that indicates if it's charging, if it's recording. Right now it's flashing red. I know it's recording. And when it's recording, it shows you how long you've been recording. So right now we're at 1 minute. When it's charging, the display indicates how much battery you have. Now this is my first run with the Rylo, so I don't know how long the battery will actually take to charge, but I will test that and I'll report that in the comment section. So something to be aware of, the Rylo shoots in 30 frames per second only. So it's taking a 4K image and it's going to crop it down to 1080 by the time I edit. Now, I'm going to walk through these leaves and I'm just going to panel on the leaves and back to me. Let's go in the brush over here. What I'm planning on doing is I'm going to get up by the river. I've got my Hero 5 Black with me, and I'm just going to set up a comparison with the Rylo 360 video with the GoPro Hero 5 Black. Now the Rylo, I don't believe it's actually being advertised as an action camera. It doesn't have the same housing the GoPro has, so it's not waterproof out of the box. And if this falls on the ground, the two lenses will likely not survive that. But the size of the Rylo is pretty much the same as a Hero 5 Black. So I'm sure a lot of people will be looking between the Rylo and a Hero 5 Black or a Hero 6. Alright, so Stabilization let me go ahead and run with the Rylo in my hand. Again, no gimbal, no stabilizer on here, just straight through the Rylo software. And I'm very curious to see how this ends up. First of all, I need everyone to promise, do not make fun of my running form. Let's hit it. Alright, so the Rylo was just shaking like crazy. We're going to see how much that bounces or doesn't. So the Rylo has an advertised 1 hour of battery. So far I'm inclined to believe that the battery will last longer, as I'm doing today. I'm just recording a little bit, stopping recording, I'll power off the device and continue along. So right now I've got the Rylo just sitting on a little tripod, and it's important to note the Rylo connection for the cage works with all of the GoPro accessories. So I've got quite a few here that I already had with my Hero 5 Black, and just using all of those same accessories with the Rylo. The grip for the Rylo, where it slides into the GoPro connectors, was pretty tight on the official GoPro mount, so your mileage may vary on how tight that will work, but with enough convincing, it did actually go in just fine. Okay, so the first test here, I've got the GoPro Hero 5 Black on the left and the Rylo on the right. Now I've got the GoPro set to 1080 30 frames per second with linear view, because I want to try to match these as close as possible to each other. Now the GoPro is not stabilized whatsoever, neither is the Rylo. This will more so be a test to see what the stabilization is like in the Rylo software after the fact. Okay, so now I've got the sun shining right on me. I've got both the Rylo and the GoPro on their tripods right next to each other, and just want to see what the comparison is like. I'm going to go ahead and walk back here and walk straight back to the camera and just kind of see how all of that looks from a far field of view and a near field of view. Alright, so that is the comparison 1080-1080. I'm going to go ahead and kick up the GoPro to 2.7K 60 frames per second, something the Rylo cannot do. I would do 4K on the GoPro, but right now I only have a memory card in there that'll only go up to 2.7K. Alright, let's give that a test next. Alright, so this is the 2.7K 60 frames per second on the GoPro. And again, the 1080 30 frames on the Rylo. Okay, now we're going to test the audio. Right now we have the Rylo audio going on, and now we have the GoPro Hero 5 Black audio. Now the audio on both of these is pretty bad. I've seen people with the Rylo talk about, hey, it's not very good, why would I do that for a $500 camera? Well, when you think about the GoPro, the Hero 5 Black was $400. The Hero 6 Black is $500. And if I want motion to be stabilized, the Rylo, I should be able to do that in post-processing straight from the software. With the GoPro, what I have to do is connect it to my $300 gimbal. So right there with a Hero 5 Black, you're looking at $700. With a Hero 6 Black, you're looking at $800. And compare that against a $500 Rylo, I mean, savings right there.